officers from a military promotions list. This includes candidates for dozens of senior roles, and they were removed after having been approved for promotion. And some of his detractors are noticing that there are many removed. Some were removed for women and minorities, prompting military officials to question whether they were singled out on occasion of their race or gender. The Pentagon is replying, this story, like many others, is fake. Military promotions are given to those who have earned them, said Secretary Hegseth. Meritocracy, which reigns in this department, is apolitical and unbiased. So what I'm reading into this is the reason that these officers were put on there was because of their race or their gender, and he's taking them off. He's being accused of taking them off because of the race or gender. So anyway, a little bit of a dispute going on in the Pentagon.
Okay, well, let's see what happens with that story. Did you guys see this comment from this NBA player?
Oh, yeah.
Do we have that?
We do?
Okay. All right, let me just set this up as much as I know about it. This gentleman, his name is...
Jordan Ivey.
Okay, Jaden
Ivey, sorry.
His name is Jaden Ivey, and he was on the Chicago Bulls team as a guard, but he was released following what some people say is a rant. I'm not sure it qualifies as a rant against the NBA's Pride Month. So, did he post this?
This was a video he posted a video of himself talking.
Okay, so he was on the Chicago Bulls, and he is no longer because of what you're about to hear.
That's what they're saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Cut 12.
That the world can proclaim LGBTQ, right? They proclaim Pride Month in the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month to celebrate unrighteousness.
Okay, so when the Bulls heard he did that, they let him go?
Yes.
Canned him?
Conduct unbecoming, detrimental to the team, I think is the word.
Is that on his private account?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
He's known as an outspoken Christian. I don't think it's. I think it's counterproductive for the NBA to be celebrating Pride. I agree with him. It is celebrating unrighteousness. But this is the world we live in, and if this is the cost for him speaking up, he's paying it, I suppose. I don't agree with the NBA.
Can you not have a alternative opinion on an issue? You know what I'm saying? That boy, you say something. All he said was they're celebrating unrighteousness, which is the view of millions of people.
Well, okay. Let me propose two quick thoughts here. Number one, if LeBron James had said this, he would not be thrown out. He just wouldn't be. You don't throw out your superstars. You give them a lot of room. Number two, if this guy was Muslim speaking out like this, would he have been canned?
No.
I don't think they would have dared can him for doing that.
I doubt it very seriously. He didn't say go beat people up. All he said was, he said they proclaim in the streets unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? Who are they to say this man is? Well, that's somebody else commenting on what he said. I think. Well, no. Anyway, he did get at least one fellow pro athlete that came to his defense, and that was. The gentleman's name is, he's a running back, played at Ohio State. Okay, it says New England Patriots running back Travion Henderson, who again played at Ohio State, appeared to come out in support of former Chicago Bulls guard Jaden Ivey. And here's what Travion Henderson, all he did was, I guess, posted on his X account Bible verse. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 5, verse 10. So that's what Travion Henderson posted without comment. So, but it appears like he was doing this to support his fellow pro athlete. So
I thought we still probably got a little ways to go, but I was kind of looking forward to moving on past canceling people for having a different view
right,
on their private account. If he were to use his jersey or
Right.
his shoes
right.
or the platform,
Listen, as long as you don't, people, out. As long as you're not speaking for the team, right? And like you're saying, you're not putting it on your uniform, even though it's.
although the Pride wears it on there, and they have
See,
Pride.
almost all the, I think, players are forced to wear
Yeah.
the pride colors, compelled by their team. I'm not exactly sure on that. I know that there was a pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers this year, what's his
Kershaw?
name? Kershaw. What's his
Oh,
first
yeah.
name? Kershaw. He's a Hall of Fame pitcher. He's retiring now. What's his name? Kershaw is his last name.
Clayton, that's right.
Clayton. Anyway, so they had LGBT Pride Day at Dodger Stadium, and he wore a hat, I think it was, or an emblem that said something to the effect that the rainbow was God's idea first.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
You can look it up.
Yeah.
So-
he didn't get fired for that.
No, and he's a Hall of Fame pitcher.
That's right.
And he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, but he will be a first ballot Hall of Fame pitcher. And he also, announced this was going to be his last season. But that did, I thought that was pretty clever.
Yeah.
What he did there. Do you remember when this happened?
I do. I remember. Yep. I remember seeing the video of it. We talked about it here on the radio.
I'm
Glad to see that.
paraphrasing what his hat or what his emblem said.
Yeah, I thought it. I think that goes back to Ray's point. If this gentleman, Jaden Ivey, if he was a top 20 overall player in the
Might not have got
NBA.
canned.
Yeah, but you know what? I probably need to stop. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna probably stop. But it's pathetic that Billy Donovan and anybody else is not speaking out on his behalf.
Is Billy Donovan
Donovan's the head
He's a
coach. Yeah, he's the one that gave him the bad news. It's just sad and pathetic that nobody else on the team can look around and go, man, this could be me. What if we? I'm just giving out an unlikely scenario, but what if it was another issue that just so happens to be in opposition to?
Right. You got. What issues can you not even voice an alternative viewpoint on without being fired or canceled? All right, Steve. Next
All right.
story.
The state of Alberta up in Canada, the province of Alberta.
We're going to take.
Well, they have collected enough signatures to put a referendum to secede from Canada on the ballot.
Where they want us to secede to.
Well, they want to be their own state, but leaders of the Alberta Prosperity Project, a group of separatists who want the Western Province to become an independent state, have met with the U.S. State Department, maybe to do oil deals. I don't know, but they want to secede. Why do they want to secede? Because Canadian politics has gotten crazy. I want to
Crazy loud.